Okay, everybody. I hope I'm in frame this time. I have this problem of not being in frame, so we're doing our best. I saw this really cute picture on the internet, and I said, you know, it would be really fun if I make one of these. So I got some scrapbook paper. That is what you need for sure. You want to cut it down to more or less the width of a bookmark. So I am going to do that without an actual, I'm just gonna do it in half, maybe less than half. And you can use cardstock for this, you can use construction paper, you can use any heavyweight paper. That is not enough. I think I do need to go like practically in half for this. Do you like how I just kind of make this up? This is how almost every craft tutorial I do is. Just so you know, I find something on the internet or in the recesses of my memory, and I say to myself, wouldn't that be great? And then I just kind of grab a picture, if that, and I make it up as I go along, because I am not the kind of person who preps fully for things like this. Because what's the worst thing that can happen? You do it again. So I'm seeing that they have the ears. Now these are kind of very free-form designs, which is helpful to me because that means that somebody like me can just kind of guess their way through stuff. So I get to decide like what angle of ear that I want here. So we'll say that I want this angle. So I'm just going to use this as a guide. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side here. It does not matter if they are even in the slightest. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to meet this in the middle here. And that'll be the middle of my cat's head. This cat is going to have very, very pointy ears. So pointy. But you could round them off. You could change this now. You can do anything that you want with this. It's very easy. So I'm going to cut along the lines that I made. And if you like this idea and you know what ear shape another animal has, you could do this with anything. You could do this with Pikachu. I know I'm always saying Pikachu, but I really like Pikachu, everybody. Pikachu's really cute. I kind of love him. Whenever I play Pokemon, which is often, it's often, I always make sure I get a Pikachu as early as possible, and that I then use that Pikachu on my team, even if it's dying repeatedly because it is not strong enough to handle the world that we are living in that Pokemon game. It does not matter to me. I will protect that Pikachu with my life, and if needed, the lives of all other Pokemon on my team, because that's how important a Pikachu is to me, Laura. And I'm not ashamed to say it. Another Pokemon I really like, for no reason at all, is Gastrodon. And if you don't know what Gastrodon is, you should look it up. It is my disaster Pokemon, and I love it. Now we're gonna not talk about Pokemon anymore because I'm out of things to say about them at the moment. So what they've kind of done is used a darker color in the same family to do the ear. And I'm purposefully not doing this very neatly because they are kind of having fun with it and making it a little bit more relaxed. This is why you should be careful with these, okay? Because I had this laying to the side and I picked it up as though it was a pencil. And if I had held onto it really hard, my pencil is also metal. This would not have stabbed me brutally, but this would have. So maybe when you're gonna do something with one of these and you know you're gonna do something with one of these, put it out of reach of you for safety, or maybe hide the blade from yourself, because we don't need to stab ourselves in a craft thing. Just throwing that out there. So I'm gonna kind of draw my cat's face here. We have eyes. I'm setting them very far apart. maybe you're gonna look at this and say, wow, Laura, your cat looks stupid. It's okay. Your cat might look stupid. That's okay too. This is for fun, and it does not have to be perfect. I am just going to kind of draw those. I'm going to erase the mess there. They're still not even. That's okay. We'll just do our best here. Okay, that's kind of even. So, when you've more or less done that, I would love to find a black marker in this bin, but I think the odds of that are very low. But I did find, look, that's navy. Let's just do the navy. We are going to color over that line, over this line. I'm going to give him some beats. We're going to do his nose properly, color that in. That's cuter. And then we want that lighter, or the darker purple again, to give him his little cheek dots over here. And might make that a little bit bigger here. Okay, that's more or less my cat design. If you see, I have some extra little bits of pencil line. I'll take that away. It's a nice thing about pencil is that you can just get rid of it. And then comes the dangerous / fun part. There's a reason I had an X-Acto knife, and it's because we need to cut out this guy's feet a little. And as you see, I'm not really doing a very good job, so I'm gonna have to clean this up. And it's okay. And maybe you say, Laura had a hard time with this, so I know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut first, draw later. That's cool too. But that's also fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You could fill that in if you wanted to, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna leave it exactly the way it is, because there's absolutely nothing wrong with this style of kind of relaxed, loose lines, kind of fun and cartoon kind of cat. You could make this a dog. You could make this a panda. Like, I don't care what you do. So that will be on your page. So I noticed a little other area over here that I want to get rid of the pencil line on. Okay. And then I'm just going to show you on this paper what this will look like on a page in a book. That's what it will look like sticking off of your page. I think that's a cute bookmark, and really you can adapt a design like this to any kind of animal you want. And as you see, it looks cute even if you don't really pay attention to what you're doing. So I hope you try that and have a little fun with it, because they're really cute and they would make fun gifts. All your friends can have one of those for their reading this week. Happy crafting. See you next week.